Yo, what is happening, ladies and gentlemen? The time is here. Well, it's almost here. Actually, it's quite far away, but guys, it's time to start preparing for Battlefield 6. I know we've not actually seen an official multiplayer gameplay reveal yet. We've not seen anything officially. However, EA being EA and EA trying to mind melt people, putting it politely, there's about 3 or 4 different content creators now who have about 1,000, 2,000 subscribers, who it appears that EA have actually allowed them to upload gameplay on the channel. But again, EA and all the content creators who are in EA's back pocket are all going, oh guys, this is leaked gameplay, leaked this, leaked that. It's not really leaked anymore, guys. It is a controlled release, a trickle, a marketing master plan to mindfuck some of the young, impressionable, not really well-lived people. Let's put it that way. Again, once you've been in the real world, once you've worked in marketing, sales, all that kind of stuff, you know what goes on. There is no way EA would allow anybody to share alpha access of the game on YouTube and it get 200,000 views. One of them I've watched. He's already got 200,000 views. So this is kind of EA's plan. We're going to, let these YouTubers, not even big guys, we want to keep it on the down low. We're going to let them upload what? I watched a guy yesterday with a 35-minute video on YouTube what's got over 200,000 views. So EA aren't daft. They know what they're doing. And from what I've seen of the gameplay, it looks like Battlefield is back. I know people are going to come in my comment section going, Simon, what the hell are you saying? You've not even played the game. You've not even seen it. Guys, from the gameplay I've actually seen, it just looks like it's a more realistic Battlefield game. And I use that term loosely because it's not obviously uber realistic. It's just more realistic than what we've had for a while. Battlefield 2042, I think everybody can kind of generalize that the game was terrible. The game released without a scoreboard. I've not actually seen on any of these videos what have been leaked. And again, I'm using that term loosely, leaked. It's kind of a controlled release from EA to kind of get feedback without actually it being official feedback so they can make changes to the game. I've not actually seen a scoreboard come up on any of these gameplay clips. Now, guys, if you've actually seen a scoreboard and you can confirm there's an actual scoreboard in Battlefield 6 right now, let me know in the comment section. Because, again, I've not seen it in any of these games. I've watched now around about 2 hours of so-called leaked gameplay footage of Battlefield 6. Let's hope there's a scoreboard, because, again, when Battlefield 2042 released, yeah, the developers was that dumb, let's put it that way, maybe politically motivated to release a competitive first-person shooter video game without a scoreboard. Like, that just tells you about what was going off in DICE headquarters back then. But obviously now we've got Vince on board. A lot of people were worried that maybe Battlefield's going to turn into Call of Duty. I don't really think that's the case from what I've seen. Again, I've watched around 2 hours of content on YouTube, which was leaked. So I think it's kind of time for me to prepare for Battlefield 6. I miss Battlefield. I miss old school Battlefield. When I'm talking about Battlefield, the Battlefield I like personally, I love Battlefield 3 and 4. Bad Company 2 as well. They were my favourite 3. I know a lot of people like Battlefield 1, but again, I personally think Battlefield 1 was a step away from what Battlefield should be. Again, a lot of people love Battlefield 1. A lot of people still play Battlefield 1 right now, but for me, Battlefield was in its best in Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, and Battlefield Bad Company 2. I'm not saying Battlefield 1 was a bad game before everybody starts jumping on the hate train, going, oh, you're just a hater, you're just a hater. No, Battlefield 1 was fine, but it just wasn't as good as any of the others, and the gameplay you're seeing in the background today is from Battlefield 5, which, again, another terrible game, but I already have this on my PC, so I didn't have to download anything, even though it's free. Well, it's not free. I say this a lot and people get triggered. I downloaded it on Xbox Game Pass, Xbox PC Game Pass to be very, very specific. So, yeah, it's time to battle. Well, it's looking to me like Battlefield is back, but until I've seen a scoreboard, until I've seen, and I can't believe I've not only just mentioned this, until I know that there's a server browser in the game, I'm a bit dubious that we're not going to get a Battlefield game trying to cash in on what a lot of the other studios do now when it comes to making first-person shooter video games when they're implementing algorithms in the game. For me, there should be no algorithms in a game. You should just join based on ping. Ping is king, as Robert Bowling used to say back when he was involved in the Call of Duty franchise. Ping is king. Ping should be the only thing what it matches you against. There should even be team balancing. A lot of people want team balancing in a game, but screw it. Just have randomness. But yeah, until we know that there's a server browser in the game, we're going to pretty much be at the helm of SBMM. Skill-based matchmaking should be nowhere near a Battlefield game. Engagement optimized matchmaking, which is just as bad, should be nowhere near any video game. But until we see that there's a server browser in the game, you can be rest assured without a server browser, that means that there's going to be some form of matchmaking algorithm in the game. And it's not just that as well. We all know that cheating's a big, big thing in video games now. I would like to play not on official servers. I'd like to play on servers with a dedicated mod team, because then you've actually got people proactively looking at the servers. They can look at some of the back-end data, look at headshot data, all that kind of stuff. So if you are playing on a community server, there's a better chance that that community server is going to actually go ahead and, you know, be proactive in banning people instead of EA on the official servers relying on algorithms, which just, let's be real, don't really do anything. You can look at Call of Duty Warzone and how they have algorithms in their game to kind of detect cheaters, and Warzone is pretty much, without a shadow of a doubt, the most, well, biggest cheater problem in video games when it comes to first-person shooter video games. So you can kind of look at that as well. So again, server browser, having community servers is a biggie for me. We've already seen 2 hours, again, of gameplay footage that the destruction looks good. Again, you've got to be careful when you're looking at these small YouTubers with 1,000 subscribers uploading videos, which are getting 200, 300,000 views. They normally get about 500 views. So again, they're uploading gameplay, and it's edited in such a way that you never see the menus. All you see is actual footage. So again, these leaks you're seeing online, they are not, ooh, a genuine leak. It's a controlled release of EA putting footage out there so they can look at the comment sections of those videos and maybe make changes to the game. I'm kind of low-key hoping that Battlefield 6 will actually release before the end of this year. Wouldn't it be great, guys, if... Like, look at this, right? Wouldn't it just be great if Battlefield just released, like, say in 3 days' time, saying, guys, we're just going to release it, screw it, you can all play early access, we don't care, get on with it. Bit like how Apex Legends, how that dropped. Apex Legends was a marketing masterclass, what we've never seen in gaming before. And I'm only saying this about Battlefield 6 because Vince Zampella did the same. It's the same guy at the helm. It's the same guy who's the top dog, Vince Zampella. So it wouldn't surprise me if, obviously, they see what happened with Apex Legends. It was like, look, all streamers can play it for an hour, and then everybody can play it. Just released instantly, very little marketing. I think it'd have a similar impact with Battlefield, especially now that, let's be real, guys, the FPS genre is pretty stale at the moment. Wouldn't it be great if they just said now, on the 31st, on the multiplayer reveal date, at the end of that trailer, game will be live in 60 minutes, download now. Can you imagine the hype that'd get? You know, just so you can all try it. Like, obviously, it's not a free-to-play game like Apex. There's going to be a few, you know, issues doing that. But wouldn't it be great if they could just say, look, we're going to have the game free-to-play for 3 days just to gather your feedback? Wouldn't that be a masterclass of marketing? Just to say, look, here you go, woohoo! So, again, it's time for me, personally, to prepare for Battlefield 6. I'm interested on what I've seen so far. Again, like I've said, I want to know if there's going to be a server browser. I want to know if there's going to be community servers in the game. And then there's people also talking about that they're going to have a more realistic Battle Royale version of the game, which, again, I'm all for Battle Royale. Just don't forget about the core Battlefield experience, which should be 32 versus 32. I want to see a standard conquest mode, 32 versus 32, and that's all I want to see. But again, this is just my opinion, guys. Let me know, as you always do, in the comment section. And yeah, thank you for watching the video, and I look forward to reading and answering a lot of your comments below. If you're new here, guys, smash that subscribe button here. And if you haven't already left a like, please leave a like, because it really, really helps the channel out a lot. And I don't know if this video gets to, I don't know, 10 likes, we'll make another Battlefield video. Love you all. Take it easy, guys. Goodbye for now, my friends.